Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set the parking brake. Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding door is now closed. Flight attendants prepare your doors for departure. Cross-check, fare price strap, stand by for all call. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, at this time we do need to make sure all of your carrying items are securely stowed underneath that seat in front of you in your overhead compartment. Your small electronics do need to be turned to airplane or non-transmit mode at this time. Those large devices, such as your laptops, do need to be completely turned off, unplugged, and stowed. Please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Your tray tables are in the upright and locked positions, and your seat backs are fully upright. You can do that by pushing the silver button on your armrest, giving the back of your chair a nice firm tug. Thank you.
No takeoff, trim, no takeoff, flap. Trim. No takeoff, flap.
Tahoe is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have dimmed the cabin lights for taxi and takeoff. We do suggest that you your garment or your blankets so that we do not have to disturb you in the event the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated. And we'll be back after takeoff with more information regarding our flight.
No takeoff. Flat. No takeoff. Brake. Takeoff okay.
Positive rate. Gear up.
and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us. A special thank you and welcome back to our global service customers, Million Milers, 100K and Premier Execs on board. We do appreciate your business. They and Mileage Plus members will receive valuable miles for today's flight. To become a member, you can enroll online at united.com. The captain has asked the flight attendants to remain seated for just a few more moments. Even though you see us getting up to do our duties, we ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. When Captain Karski turns off the sign, that will be indication it is safe to move about the cabin. If you're traveling with a small child or infant and the seatbelt sign goes on, they either have to be in their own seat with their seatbelt fastened or held securely on your lap. Please take care when opening overhead compartments, as contents may have shifted during our takeoff. And when seated, always keep your seatbelt fastened. You may now use all approved personal electronic devices. As soon as it is safe for the flight attendants to be up, in all cabins we'll be offering you a beverage service followed by a hot lunch. Our beverage selection is listed in the Hemispheres magazine. In United Economy cabin, beer and wine are complimentary, but there is a charge for other types of alcohol. The only accepted form of payment is a credit card. We accept most major debit and credit cards, as well as the Mileage Plus Explorer Visa card. Midway through our flight, we'll be offering you a light snack, and approximately 1.5 hours before landing in Tahoe, we'll be offering you another hot meal service. On this flight, we have an exciting offer to apply for our Mileage Plus Explorer Visa card. Please ask a flight attendant for an application. We ask that you use the lavatories located in your ticketed cabin, and flight attendants are available should you need direction or assistance, and we thank you in advance for your cooperation. Today's entertainment programming is on demand, and this aircraft is equipped with internet for purchase. To learn more about this service, look at the card in your seat back pocket, the Hemispheres magazine, or turn on your Wi-Fi enabled device. In addition to the installed entertainment system, we have a streaming video service where you can access a selection of movies and TV shows complimentary by using your Wi-Fi enabled laptop or personal device. Just go to www.unitedwifi.com. We'll try now to keep our announcements to a minimum. Go ahead, sit back, relax, enjoy the service that we have planned for you. We do request that you keep your seatbelt fastened around your outermost covering or over your blanket. That way it is visible and we do not have to disturb you when the seatbelt sign is switched on. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. On behalf of all of us at United and the Star Alliance Network, we wish you a pleasant flight. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing in approximately 45 minutes. The captain is trying to find some smooth air. Right now the seatbelt sign is still on. Please be seated with your seatbelts fastened. At that time, if you've taken down any of your carry-on luggage, we ask that you restow them. For those of you in Polaris First and Polaris Business, all of your items returning to the overhead compartments or other storage areas. In United Economy, please keep all exits and aisles clear. If you are in transit to an international flight today, you do not need any forms. We'll be arriving at Terminal 1 at Gate 31. If you are connecting to domestic locations, you must clear immigration claim all of your luggage, and proceed through customs. If your domestic connection is with a different carrier, please check in your luggage directly with that carrier. There is a yellow terminal connection bus located outside of the arrival lobby that will take you to Terminal 2. Customers connecting onwards to international destinations. For international flights departing from Terminal 2, after clearing security, proceed to Gate 28, where you can take the ramp connection bus. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, preparation for landing. Please restore any items that you may have taken out. We'll be collecting all remaining service items or any other items that you may wish to thus start. Pressing to send off for collection. If you're using large electronic devices, that's a good time to start winding down on your activities on those devices. We'll be asking you to turn them off in just a few more minutes. We'll be collecting all remaining service items, please. Thank you.
Traffic. 2500. Traffic. Light slow. 200. 100. Light slow. Light slow. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and all carry-on items stowed until she's turned off the seatbelt sign. At that time, please check around you and ensure you have all your personal belongings. Please take care when opening overhead compartments. And for customers issued an infant life vest, please leave it on your seat prior to departing the airplane. You may now use your mobile phones. Please be aware that phone usage is prohibited in the Immigration and Customs Hall. We hope you've enjoyed the pillows, blankets, and bedding during your flight. Please be sure you leave these items on board as you exit the aircraft. As a proud member of the Star Alliance, we thank you for flying the friendly skies. On behalf of Captain Barsky, we hope you've had a pleasant experience with us today. We look forward to serving you again on another United flight. Thank you and good afternoon. prepare doors for arrival, cross-check, stand by for all call.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask that you please remain in your seat with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Flight attendants, please prepare the aircraft for gate arrival.